This is what you call a true top-tier minced pork rice bowl. While most places barely give you any meat, this little shop goes the opposite way, throwing in 2 giant tubs of freshly minced pork. So much you might think they're mixing fish bait instead of cooking. So what's the secret behind this ridiculously addictive bowl of rice? It all starts with a massive wok piled high with minced pork swimming in rich melted lard. Just looking at it gives you that visual punch, and yeah, this isn't your average rice bowl. This stuff needs the magic of pork fat to hit that flavor ceiling back in the day. We used to render lard from fatty pork and stash it in jars for cooking, and every time you used a spoonful, your food would smell incredible. But nowadays you hardly see pork lard being used anywhere, and that old school flavor is almost gone. But not here. This shop sticks to tradition. One minute they're rendering pork lard the old-fashioned way. The next they're stir-frying pork with it. The meat sizzles and the smell keeps getting stronger. You breathe it in for just a second and your mouth starts watering like crazy. The minced pork goes from pale and soft to golden brown like it's putting on a shiny new suit that makes it even harder to resist. And just when you think it can't get better, they throw in another chunk of lard and a fistful of minced garlic to kick it up another notch, all while tossing it non-stop, making sure every piece gets crispy and flavorful without soaking up too much oil. What most people don't know is when you cook pork like this with real lard, it doesn't just smell better, it actually tastes richer, more layered, more intense, and once the pork gets crispy and dry on the surface. But wait, they're not done. The chef grabs a whole bag of seasoning powder and just keeps dumping it into the wok like he's possessed until his arm gets tired, then he stops. And you better believe with that much flavor going in, there's no way this is gonna taste bad. A quick toss or two, then a final layer of chopped scallions for that fresh bite, and a generous pour of toasted sesame oil to seal the deal. As it all fries together, you hear this beautiful sizzling sound that somehow makes your heart skip a beat, and the golden shine that comes off the pork is just straight up hypnotizing. You can't help but want to dig in right now. Once each piece of meat is soaked with flavor and glistening with fat, it's go time. They scoop a steaming bowl of fragrant white rice and top it with a massive spoonful of that magic meat mixture. You take one bite and boom, the flavor hits your tongue like a freight train. No time to think about it. You're already going back for another bite, and just like that, you're totally lost in this rich, meaty world of flavor and happiness.